Good morning, my dear students. Myself, Kosa Momin, 8th Standard, Subject Science, Chapter number 18 Ecosystems. What is an ecosystem? Do you have any idea for ecosystem? Obviously, we all know in our surrounding or in our environment there are living factors and non-living factors are there. And naturally, non-living factors comes in abiotic factors, and living factors which are present in our environment, they comes with biotic factors, and the combination has comes ecosystems. So let's go ahead for understanding concept of ecosystem. The world around us is made up of living non-living factors. Living are called as biotic factor, non-living are called as abiotic factor. Likewise, non-living factors are sun rays, sun energy, water, air. All these are the non-living factors which are present in our environment, and these are called as abiotic factors. And all the organisms, animals, all these plants will comes in living things, so that is biotic factors. There is a continuous interaction between these living and non-living factors. Living organisms and their habitat environment are correlated with each other. So here is the structure for the same. You can observe this is the ecosystem whole chart is given over here. You can observe this chart, and with this chart we can able to understand part of ecosystem. In the ecosystem, there are two factors. One is abiotic factor and the other one is biotic factors. Let's go ahead with the study of abiotic factors. In the abiotic factors, there are two parts. One is physical and another is chemical. In the physical, air, water, vapor, minerals, soil, sunlight, all these factors comes in physical, and it is a part of abiotic factors. Another part of abiotic factors is chemical. In the chemical comes organic and inorganic substances. In the organic, proteins, carbohydrates, lipids, which are present in mostly in human body. Inorganic substance, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, iron, potassium, sodium, all these are the inorganic. So we can say the overall part is a part of abiotic factors. Let's go ahead with the study of biotic factors. There are three levels of biotic factors. One is producers, consumers, and decomposers. In the producers, plants because they make their own food. Consumers, animals because they are totally depend upon producers. And decomposers, all the microbes which can decompose any type of body or anything. Now, next level is animal. In the animal, there are three parts: primary, secondary, and tertiary. In the primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, all the animals comes, but they are having dependent on each other. So this is the total chart for ecosystem. In our ecosystem, which is your environment, that environment has biotic abiotic factors. The overall combination comes with ecosystem, and this is your whole ecosystem. Structure of an ecosystem comes living organisms need different type of biotic abiotic factors, and they have different capacity to adapt with those biotic factors. Some microbes need oxygen while others don't. Some plants need more sunlight while others grow well in shade. So these are the different structure for the each and every biotic factor. You can observe this cycle here. Through this cycle we can understand the concept for in our ecosystem there is both are needed, likewise biotic and abiotic both. Suppose basic example here, you can observe this plant. This plant is a biotic factor. This plants is having by these animals which are also biotic factors. In the animals comes primary, secondary, consumer, and tertiary. After death of these animals, the microbes gets decompose these bodies. and afterwards these microbes which are decomposers gets turned, they are releasing carbon dioxide, nitrogen, water, they are added with it, and heat is releasing out. So that whatever is releases, that comes in abiotic factors, and these abiotic factors are very helpful for the growing of plant. And through the heat photosynthesis producer procedure, the plant gets food, plant is making their foods, and oxygen is releasing out. So you may have observed over here, that is in this overall system, in this overall cycle, there is presence of biotic as well as abiotic factors, and this happens everywhere in our ecosystem. So hence we can say in the ecosystem there is there is a part biotic and abiotic factors are very important with it. So ecosystem is very large, and on our earth there are very big regions are present, and with every area different we are having ecosystem cycle for each and every animal. So we can see in some regions on earth large area has same climate and biotic abiotic factors. The living organisms in those area are also similar, so specific ecosystem develops in vast area. So such large ecosystem are called as biomes, which is present everywhere. These biomes contain many small ecosystem. These biomes contain many small ecosystems. Earth itself a vast ecosystem. Two types of biomes are found on the earth. One is land biomes and other one is aquatic biomes. Land biomes means animals which are present on gr- ground. So that comes in land biomes. Let's go ahead with the land biomes. The biomes which exist only on land are called as land biomes due to unequal distribution of abiotic factors. Different types of ecosystem exist. Example: grassland, evergreen forest, desert, iceland ecosystem in taiga, tropical rainforest, etc. Let's go ahead with the grassland ecosystem. Grassland means only grass is present with that land, so that is grassland. And ecosystem means animals which are present over there and they are having relation, there is a ecosystem with it, so that is comes with grassland ecosystem. Grassland develop where rainfall is not is enough to grow big trees. Vast growth of grass is found in this ecosystem because rainwater is not more and enough. That is why big trees are not available. Such type of regions only grass comes over there. So that is why that region is grassland ecosystem. Longer summer and limited rain develop dwarf plants in these areas. Animals like goats, sheep, giraffe, zebra, elephant, deer, chital, tiger, lion, etc. are found in this ecosystem. So similarly, birds, insects, microbes are also present. So this is about grassland. You can observe this picture also. This is grassland area. Next topic is evergreen forest. It's a natural ecosystem where variety of plants, animals, abiotic factors are found. And evergreen forest as this ecosystem you can observe over there producers are there: tea, pine, sandalwood, dipterocarpus, primary consumers and grasshopper, spider, butterfly, secondary consumers snake, bird, lizard, tertiary tiger, falcon, cheetah, and the decomposers comes over there: asparagus, polycarpus. All these are present in evergreen forest. Next part is aquatic ecosystem. We all know that 71% of the earth's surface is covered by water and 29% has land. So therefore there is a need to understand aquatic ecosystem. So in the ecosystem there are two types. One is the aquatic ecosystem and freshwater ecosystem. We can say marine ecosystem, creek ecosystem. All these are the types of ecosystem. Freshwater ecosystem, pond, lakes, rivers are included in aquatic ecosystem. The transition of energy in this ecosystem is through water currents and rivers. Decomposers are bottom of water reservoirs. They decompose dead bodies in plants and animals, convert into abiotic factors. Who is converting from biotic to abiotic components? Obviously, answer is decomposers. So here you can observe one cycle is given over there about the aquatic animals. You can observe here produces always plants. Primary consumers aquatic insects, snails, annelids. Secondary small fishes, frogs. Tertiary large fishes, herons, and decomposers comes bacteria and fungi. Next is ecosystem. Marine plants grow in this ecosystem. Shallow water contains organisms large, small fishes, prawns feeding on algae. The central part of sea has number of aquatic living organisms. Likewise, large fishes secondary consumers. Ocean has large amount of nutrients. Ocean has large amount of nutrients. The bottom of ocean has more number of decomposers. So whatever dead body is present of plants, animals, waste material will go to the ground, and whatever the bottom of that ocean, and the decomposers which are present with the bottom of the bottom of the sea, they can decompose the bodies of plants, animals, and they have converted these bodies to abiotic factors. So this is continue happening with our ecosystem, and we all have seen types of ecosystem part of abiotic factors. Next part is diminishment of ecosystem due to interference. Human interference. Because of human activities, we have different effects on ecosystem, and they can be transformation on an ecosystem from one another, extinction of species. So this way we can diminish the ecosystem. And with the human activities are the responsible for diminishment of ecosystem. Likewise, increasing use of resources due to increased population, urbanization, industrialization and traffic, tourism, large dams. So all these factors, wars, all these factors affecting for the diminishment of ecosystem. So kindly read this part. This is the part of your homework which you have to read as well as write. Diminishment of ecosystem, the factors which are affecting for the responsible of diminishment of ecosystem. So please read it out. Thank you.